This video report identifies the key learning objectives from TNA report, linking to Darwin Hospital and HRD strategies. This report demonstrates the proposed learning development program and justify the program design using relevant literatures. The following documents are included in the appendices: hierarchy of learning objectives, learning contract, session plan, and program schedule. The previous report identified performance gaps and training needs within the nursing wards of Darwin Hospital. The report discovered that the new administration technology was not the main issue of nurses' underperformance. According to the hierarchy of needs, the major issues are not utilizing information technology to correctly and effectively input patient data, not keeping patient information confidential and accountable, not communicating system issues and provide feedback on the information system. The purpose of this program is to improve Darwin Hospital's performance, productivity, and efficiency. The program focuses on improving nurses' knowledge, skills, and attributes, or KSA, for their current job role. The program consists of defined and clear learning objectives, on-the-job and off-the-job approach of learning objectives, learning contract of on-the-job training, session plan of off-the-job training, and program schedule. This program will only be focused on the bottom cluster of learning objectives. In the first learning objectives, it comprises of utilizing information system to correctly and effectively input patient information in accordance with the PNP, that is having knowledge of medical terminology, time management skills, computer skills, and knowledge of information system. While in the second learning objectives, it comprises of keeping patient data confidential and accountable in accordance with policies and procedures, that is preventing and being able to identify confidential risk. Be vigilant in keeping records and knowledge of relevant confidentiality agreements and policies. Lastly, the third learning objectives. It comprises of communicating system issues and provide feedback in accordance with policies and procedures. That is, talk to the most appropriate person about issues and concerns, know how to report and when, and the improvement of all clusters will achieve significant improvements within the nursing wards, because all nurses will be competent and efficient in administering the information system in order to provide quality care and safety to patients, as the hospital aim is to always put the patients first. Patient safety. Therefore, nurses will have to be vigilant in putting the information into the system and guarding the information that is in the system. On-the-job training learning objective is, at the end of the training, nurses will know how to navigate the system by understanding and demonstrating how it works. According to Blanchard and Tucker 2010, on-the-job learning focuses on skill development. Swamidas 2003 also suggested that on-the-job training is a favorable method to train employees to increase their skills in utilizing of existing technology and new technology. Using Gagne's theory of instruction 1985, the learning outcomes of on-the-job training includes intellectual skills, and then cognitive strategy and verbal information. As you can see, the intellectual skills will include understanding how to use the computer and entering patient data accurately into the information system. And then the cognitive strategy, it'll be to accomplish 100% data accuracy. Okay, moving on. The learning contract on the job training is based on Billet 2001, guided workplace learning in 4 phases: modeling, coaching, scaffolding, and phasing. Training method selected is coaching. On the first coaching process, trainee coach of information system to accompany Mia on daily routine tasks of using the information system. Each task followed by debriefing and reflection on the challenges of inputting data into the system. Thus, Mia has been selected on the expert in the modeling phase because she has shown or demonstrated that she is a high performer and she has no issues of using the new system. The second phase is coaching. Mia is to observe the small group of nurses in her ward and provide feedback on accuracy of the data that they have put in the system. And on the scaffolding phase, the nurses will be given the opportunity to improve their knowledge and skills of the system for 1 week. Lastly, the fading phase, nurses will receive less assistance to independently navigate the information system. And next of the job training learning objectives is at the end of the completion of training, nurses will know how to correctly describe and demonstrate the hospital confidentiality policies and procedures. The method will be used for this training is derived from Know and Colquitt 2002. The contents include customized role plays and case studies using local terms and practices. The study's objective is meaningful learning content. The learning of securing confidential data is essential to protect the privacy of patients and to the credibility of the hospital. The nurses must follow the PNP of Darwin Hospital. Training methods selected included training session covering knowledge of Darwin Hospital's PNP, multiple role plays, and a case study analyzing issues of insecure data storage in business practices. And the trainees will also be assessed using checklists of required task forms such as effectiveness of discussion, active participation discussion, self-reflection, and peer evaluation. It is to check that trainees are learning and demonstrating correct behaviors in the training session that will be transferred to the job. And lastly, but not least, the program schedule is designed with social learning theory criteria. It shows a 9 weeks training modules that the nurses will undertake to increase the KSA and to meet the learning objectives. And in that program schedule, it will show that there will be a schedule for the off the job and on the job.